Well, hello there. Good times with Scar here, bringing you a domination game on Summit. Let's take a look at what we're using. We've got our MPL with the dual magazines, got our jammer, and our perk setup is Hardline Pro, Steady Aim Not Pro, and Tactical Mask Pro, the most awesome perk ever, and our standard complement of kill streaks. But I was unable to use the chopper gunner and dogs in this particular game, and so yeah, so the score might not be as good as it could have been with those two things, but I think it's a decent score without being able to use my dogs or my chopper gunner. So let's get into this. What we're going to do in this particular commentary is to look at what I did right and look at what I did wrong, and to help you learn from my mistakes and the things that I did right. So the first thing here is I heard they were taking B, so I run back up there trying to be the team player and everything. And so I come back to the spawn trap where we have them kind of pushed back into the corner. Now this is where things can go right and they can go wrong. If you're playing against a decent team and they know they're going to have a tough time, most likely they're going to put on the ghosts and the FAMASas and things around that nature, and they're going to sit back there. They're going to get behind a box, and then they're just going to try to pick you off as you either come up the ramp here or to the far right. They're going to come pick you off as you come through the door or something along those lines. And so that's something you got to watch out for if you've pushed some decent players back. Because what I found is if you're playing against a bunch of more new people to the game, they're most likely just going to keep pushing you and things like that. But if you come up against a good team and they really want to preserve their KD, they're just going to sit back there and try to pick you off as you come up. They know they're not going to win. Most people don't care about winning, and that's unfortunate. They're just going to keep trying to pick you off and try to maintain their KD. And yeah, so I prefer to have a high win-loss over a KD any day. I find it far more accomplishing to have won a game than come out with some crazy KD while I sat in the back of the corner and lost the game, personally. But one thing here for a little tip is, as I'm using an MPL, it doesn't have the greatest range, so I'm looking for an assault rifle, and I found one. So what I'm going to use this for is to pick them off in their spawn back there behind the crates and things like that. And then when I'm walking around in the, in the close quarters areas, I'll be using my MPL like this. I'll be able to drop them pretty quick. I'll be able to switch over to my commando and then switch back to MPL when I need to. One thing is you've got to be careful, and I make this mistake soon, is switching between the guns. So only switch at an opportune time where you have your proper cover and you're not going to get shot in the back, if you will. Like I actually get shot here pretty quick because I'm switching guns. Now this is a good nade shot if you can get the without dying like I did here where I was switching between guns. But if you do hit that nade, you can usually get a double because there is a spawn point directly there. Now like I was saying earlier, I'd probably prefer to have C be their enemy flag and we have the A and the B. But our team preferred to have it this way so they could, try the little spawn trap where you get them in that little corridor to the left side. And, I'm fine with that. But I would have preferred to have them at C because, I don't know, I find it a little bit more fun on that side and get nicer faster kill streaks because when you're on this side, they can just go sit back in those corners. They've got lots of campsites over there. I mean, it's all designated, marked. You got your proper RV hookups and things like that. But at the point of this game, I am pretty much tired of their camp out. I'm ready to go over and douse the flames of their cookout, end the campfire songs, and eat their s'mores that they've been cooking that they have not offered us one single s'more in this entire game, and is, it's gone to me. After this guy shenanigans kills me, I was given a chance at dogs and a care package. I know you might be thinking, Scar, you stole that. No, I properly warned the team. I gave out a full call out that there were dogs, the care package, the whole 9 yards. What was I supposed to do? Leave the puppies in their crate? I mean, come on, there might not be air holes, proper ventilation. They might not have been fed. They're probably hungry. I mean, they wanted some of the s'mores too. Had to let them out. It was a must. So at this point, I'm ready to do it. I'm ready to douse their campfire here. I'm going to get on A when the chance is clear. Now, I know the chance isn't clear at the moment, So I'm going to pull out real quick, just kind of moving in and out, finding the right opportunity to take A. I mean, sometimes just jumping on the flag is not always the smartest thing. Sometimes you got to move around it, wait for the opportune moment to secure it. Now, as I secure this, that our team might not be, super happy that I'm doing it, but I told them it's in the name of science to psychologically know if the other team is willing to capture another flag. And they were fine with it. It's the name of science. I mean, we've all played Portal in the name of science, so they were cool with it. Well, I'm going to give you guys a little spoiler. I was correct in my endeavor into the world of science and psychology. Yes, they were unmotivated and unwilling to capture another flag in their infinite rage of wanting to kill us. But I wanted to get that out of the way so I could give you guys or talk to you guys about something real quick before this game ends, and that is theater mode. Now, theater mode is a great convenience for a commentator. You'd be able to record and not have to deal with the recordings and the computers and things like that. You can just lay back, have a good time. But unfortunately, in recent days, theater mode has been acting up and it's been cutting off the ends of games. And I was wondering if any of you guys out there knew why or how to avoid said thing. I've lost a few ground wars with some pretty high KDs, but unfortunately I wasn't going to post those gameplays and say, hey, it turns out I actually got this score, but the scoreboard says this. You're going to have to take my word on it. I don't think that's going to go over too well in the YouTube community. I could just picture some of the comments. So if you guys have any tips, hints, or whatever's going on with that, please let me know. That'd be much appreciated. Well, guys, this has been Good Times with Scar, and I always really appreciate you guys taking the time to watch my videos. And if you would like to leave a rating, that always helps me and my channel grow. And if you want to follow me on Twitter, the link is in the description. We'll see you later.